Hello everyone. Today we are going to look at school supplies at a very large mega store called Walmart. Now, in all honesty, the school has already started. We have small cities, and each city has their own date when the public school starts. But all of them have started school already, and everybody already bought their supplies. This is what's left after most people who are not procrastinators, not like me, already purchased their supplies. Now, I procrastinate and I also work full time, so I didn't have time to go shopping yet. So today I'm shopping for school supplies and invite you to go with me. And before someone says, Val, if you say small city, then it's not a city, it's a town. You are correct, but I don't know if all of them around here would be called towns or cities. I'm not quite sure how big you have to be a city. So I'm calling it a small city, but you can call it a town. So I do need a folder. Folders are $6.24. We have a 2-inch folder or 3-inch folder, and I think they're the same price. It's really what it sounds like. It's a folder, has 3 rings inside. I hate how some of my books are sold as loose leaves, and I have to buy a folder just to put the book together. And then it's not very durable, and it's only lasts 1 semester, so you can't really sell it. Backpacks. If you're looking for something kind of joyful and colorful, for $14.98 you can get a decent looking backpack. However, we have had these backpacks before and they break very easily, especially their zippers. Something is wrong with their zippers. They're not quality made and they do not last for a full year. And when somebody says that, I had the same backpack for 2, 3, 5 years, nope, not Walmart backpacks. We have not had the same luck. But maybe it's also just my kids, who knows. So this one right here is $24. It comes with a lunchbox, but the lunchbox is not very large. So you cannot really put like a bottle of water. Large bottle of water would take most of this. Actually that's wouldn't even fit. So, and it also comes with a pencil bag. I kind of like this one. There's one, there you go. There's a water pocket over here. I'll bet that's going to get ripped very quickly. Again, zippers. I have not been a fan of zippers. Walmart backpacks just do not last. We have not had one so far, not one, that lasted us a full year without breaking or ripping. This one is nice. Oh, and this one the fabric is durable, probably, I'm not sure what kind of fabric it is, but I bet if you spray water on it, not like soak it in water, but just spray it, I think it's resistant, water resistant. Mario Bros. No, Super Mario. Okay, fine, Super Mario. Minecraft. But, for smaller kids, this is good, but for older kids, and my kids are now older, plus me, because I'm also going to school now, I need something that does not look like, a kindergartner backpack. Although, I kind of like this one. Anyway, so there we go. So the backpacks are between $15 to about $25, I see. I don't see anything more expensive than that here. So, all good backpacks, if you are willing to switch them every year. Oh, look at that. Even a Batman backpack. Ooh, look at that. $25. And it comes with a hard case. Probably to put some kind of a game device in here. Or pencils. Whatever you're into. Lunch boxes. This one is cute and If my son was like 8 years old, he would have loved it, absolutely loved it. But he's older now and he thinks he's cooler, so we cannot have a backpack or a lunchbox with characters on it. It has to be just solid colors and boring stuff. Anyway, so lunch boxes over here are $10. And look at that, there's plenty of more choices of lunch boxes over here. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with American school system, you're going to say, wait a minute, Val, but there are plenty lunches that are served free or very cheaply at school. Why is it that your kids are needing to bring lunch? Well, I'll tell you why. Even though they only cost $1 or $2, they're not good. They're really not good. There was one year when I tried to make my kids eat lunch at school. They were upset. They were so upset they thought I was trying to punish them. So, something like this looks like a good lunchbox for my son who now thinks that he's cool. So just one solid color, kind of large enough to have a water bottle over here and then some food over here. It also has ice pack. There we go. There is an ice pack over here. You can put it in the freezer and keep your food cooler. My daughter needs a notebook, but it has to be a composition notebook. Now, teachers are very particular. In public school, you have to make sure that you know what you're buying. Teachers will tell you what you need, and you better bring exactly that. So if you buy, let's say, a notebook like this, it has wires, right? Spiral. But they said you want the composition notebook and not this one, well, then guess what? You're going to have to buy another one. So these notebooks is not what I need. These are good for college stuff, but not public school, apparently. So the prices for these notebooks, the spiral notebooks, they start at about $1.26 or so for the cheaper, simpler one. And go up to about $4. If you really like, you could find one even cheaper than that. So these are just regular notebooks, and that's for high school and college, really. So we do need composition books like this, except we don't need them to be with little squares. We don't need graph paper, we need lines. And so this is not going to work. Now, the ones with lines are, I guess, sold out because I cannot find them. Now, these are for $1.24. I'm going to get that one for my daughter, see if she can use it. But I'm also going to use this one now. This one is not the usual notebook, not usual composition. It's green, whatever, so I'm sure it's more expensive than regular composition notebook. But that is literally all they had. So I'm going to grab these two things and see if she can use them. If my kids were still in elementary school or pre-K or things like that, this is the type of paper that they would need. See how there's space over here for them to learn how to write letters, and over here there's a place for a picture. So it's actually kind of fun. You can draw a picture, write about it. Ooh, maybe I need a book like that. That's the price, by the way, for a primary journal. There we go. For $1.22, you can buy 12 colored pencils. Crazy art. I don't know what's the fascination with these crappy crayons, but for elementary school, you have to have crayons. So at least they're cheap. 37 cents, everybody can afford them. But they break easily, they make a mess, they stink. I don't know. Not my thing, obviously. For $11, you can buy 50 mechanical pencils. Look at that. And I bet by the end of the year, all of them will be lost or broken. So, of course, if you have a locker, you need to have a locker lock with a combination. For kids, it's a really big deal. Kids 6th grade and up do have a lockers in our school. And come to think of it, my son probably needs one of these locker locks. It is $5.27. It has a 4-number combination and instructions in the back. don't even know what it is. I just wanted to touch it. What is that? It is, oh, it's a little notebook. But you can have this just for fun. But for school, for classes, nope, you cannot. A lot of teachers ask for binders. Binders is basically a big folder. And in the folder, there's going to be a couple compartments. I think they're a waste of space, but nobody asked me. They are $22, which is a significant amount, obviously. And they're large, so they take up a lot of space in the backpack. So I guess if you don't have a lot of papers and don't have a lot of junk, you can just keep a folder like this for all of your classes. You can have each class separate over here. That never seemed to work for me because teachers tend to give out a lot of papers. And then you have to keep them, and this will fill up really quickly. You have to be really organized and throw away the old stuff quickly. It's not going to happen with my kids. Most kids have to bring glue to school, especially elementary and middle school. So at least it's cheap. There we go. You have to bring sometimes 2, sometimes 4 of these little bottles. There we go. Little pouch nobody needs. Cute though. Oh, look at that. Sharpies. Sharpies actually do come handy, at least in my experience. I like Sharpies. So $7.78 for how many? There's probably 10 in here. 10? Yeah, okay. 12. I can count. Let's see. Pre-sharpened. Ooh, look at that. Pre-sharpened pencils for $8.77. And whatever it is here, you can't even see what's in there. Oh, okay. A pencil with a pom-pom. Okay. So I don't know if it's because I am late for shopping and most of the stuff has been already purchased, or is it Walmart, or is it just times like that now? But it seems like everything is really disorganized. Prices and items do not match. You really have to hunt down the items you need, and then you still have to figure out what the price is. Marketing at its best. You will never know what you will find. You literally cannot even see inside of it unless you move it out of the way like this. And then you have to pick it out and just guess on the price, I suppose, because it's not marked at all. While I was complaining about Walmart being disorganized and not being able to find things, I left my cart in a different aisle and somebody stole my cart with stuff in it. Whoa, what a shopping experience. All right, continuing looking at supplies, we got art supplies. These are 45 cents. Price is good. From my experience, this is like a one-time use thing. I used to be a teacher, an art teacher. These get really messy, and then there's really no way to clean them up nicely. But if you use it once or twice a year, that's about right. Well, look at that. Erasable colored pencils. That's kind of cool. For 12 of them, see how the prices are switched. Come on, guys. There we go. So, for 12 erasable colored pencils, there we go, I fixed it. It's $1.97. More crayons. Try to leave them in a hot car for about a day in the bag. See how you like that. Messed up. So Elmer's is glue, okay? It says glue. Does that look like glue to you? Okay. Anyway, scissors. For $2.47, and every kid in elementary school has to bring scissors. So on teacher's list, it also says to bring some dry erase markers for the school, for the classroom. But to be honest, I'm not doing it this year because we do not want to spend any extra money. And I feel like school should be providing simple, basic things like dry erase markers. So, $10.35. And this is literally all I've got. I got a folder. There it is. And 2 notebooks. that's about it. This was a frustrating shopping experience. If you like it, press like and comment below. Bye! So recently I read an article about how it is really difficult to find employees right now, especially for jobs like Walmart. Walmart tends to not give you full-time employment, but gives you like 38 hours, 35 hours, something like that, less than full-time, so they don't have to pay for insurance and don't have to provide insurance for their employees. Of course, working at minimum wage or a little bit above that and not having insurance, that sounds like a crappy job. So maybe that is why they have such a chaos in the store, is because they don't have enough workers who are willing to put items and prices together on the shelves in a neat manner. Maybe. Maybe it's Walmart being cheap, which is also totally possible. But, I came out of the store and I am frustrated with my shopping experience. And I am just kind of irritated by all the chaos and the mess. This was too much.